So welcome again, and we are on the, we have just completed this one in the previous video if you have not watched until now. So if you are here directly from somewhere else, I would recommend you to visit my previous videos. And let's go to this. Respond procrastination, which means why not replying to email, call, and messages. If you don't know, my name is Prakash, and I am a meditation facilitator, hypnotherapist, and a procrastinator. Procrastinator in the sense that I still procrastinate, and I feel if you are a procrastinator, then I feel the way you do. That's why this is for you, especially if you are a procrastination. If you are a responding procrastinator, so why don't you reply, call, messages, or email? Because I do not have a good English. I do not have good English. I have this reason. So you know what you do now. You have your weakness. You know your weakness. You do not have a good English. So work on it. Sometimes you will make it that your English is not good. You know, sometimes you think that your English is not good. It's not that your English is bad or something like that. Now, I have met people who speak only like 2-3 words. I go eat, sometimes like that words, and they are working. They are working in different sectors. So procrastination, what we can think, what I can think, or what I know is procrastinator thinks that they don't know. They think that they have this, that, and that. So many excuses. So is it that bad that you cannot communicate in English or what? Become aware. I'm giving you a text now. Is it that bad that you cannot communicate? Is your English that bad that you cannot communicate in written or in call? Or you feel embarrassed that you make a mistakes while you speak? And if that's so, then I could not make this video to you all, because as you can see that sometimes I speak some other language, some other words in this or that, you know. So the question here is, can you answer, reply to it in English or not? Yes, you don't know English, you do not know English at all, or you think that you don't know. The question here isn't a good or bad. Just reply. So what actions I would recommend, or do you recommend yourself, is a reply if you can in English or in Nepali or in Hindi or the language you are working with, or you know, like if you're in workplace in Australia, in US, you are definitely there because you have done some IELTS, some PT, or you know, some kind of some level of English. So reply what you have. So once you replied, you will get a feedback, or they will ask, what does this mean? I do not understand. Okay. So are you afraid of getting feedback? That's a different point. Okay. So if you are afraid of getting feedback, you need to work on that as well. So you have to get roots of that. That's another part of therapy, or into your self-consciousness. Why you are afraid, or why you feel embarrassed to get feedback. That's a good thing. When you get feedback, you have an opportunity to develop yourself. So why don't you find the cause and work on that? Like, why did you stop? When did you stop getting feedback or asking feedback, like from your childhood, like your teachers used to beat you and because you want to get feedback, or your family or your friends, you were bullied or something like that. Work on that, okay? And it will definitely work. So let's go to next slide. Why don't you respond and procrastinate? I have to finish my movie first. This might be the obvious reason. You have a great movie. So while you do things, while you work, or you have an assignments, a movie comes to your screen, or you think that movie or new movie has just been released. So you think that you need to finish, or your subconscious mind prioritize your watch or movies first. So what it becomes is, it becomes a subconscious decision to complete your movie, which is just to pass time, nothing more. Remind yourself, think your work or your goal is your priority. Always think priority, plan. Your valuable time would make you successful, not that movie, okay? When you sort that time for your enjoyment, like you have planned, you think that, okay, Friday night, next Friday night, I'm going to watch movie. That's fine. That Friday night you can watch movie, but not today. Today, your priority is to create this presentation or complete watching this presentation that I have specially made for you. So while preparing for this presentation now, which you are watching, at sometimes I was watching Facebook short clips, like, movies, short clips, and that were distracting me to complete this presentation. I can show you, like, I have many slides. I wanted to complete whole procrastination thing, and the movie was distracting me time to time. Like I was here, and after 5 minutes, I was into movie. It happens always. But I wanted to remind myself, saying it's a distraction that my mind allows my procrastination to win. And what happens is, did I want to watch this? What I ask myself always is, do I want to watch this, or do I want to complete something useful that is beneficial? What do I mean? I want to ask question. I ask question to myself. So what do you learn about hearing this story? What do you learn? And what actions would you want to take? The important actions from this slide is to remind your priority. Remind often, so often, that your mind gets into your priority thing. Priority, and get rid of distractions. Two things, priority and distractions. If I would not remind myself about my priority to complete this presentation, you would not be watching that. Okay, you would not be watching this presentation. So from this slide, I would give you two, two things, priority and avoid distraction as much as you can so that you could finish your task. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.